Today, I've got a very simple recipe that everybody asks me to bring to their house whenever we're having a party. And it comes down to some very simple ingredients. That is my smoked cream cheese recipe. Now, you're gonna see a ton of people here on YouTube making smoked cream cheese. Now, way back like 5-6 years ago when the craze started, I came up with 2 recipes. I was the one who started these particular recipes. Today, I'm gonna focus on one of them. This is my bacon jalapeno smoked cream cheese recipe. I'm gonna share with you step by step how to make one of the simplest appetizers for your family and friends, for your parties, for your events this summer. And it is one that to this date, and dozens and dozens and dozens of family and friends events that we have, it is one that consistently is at the top of the list that I get requested for. This is my jalapeno bacon smoked cream cheese. Now let's get started. Now this is extremely simple. I'm gonna show you everything that you need down to 4 simple ingredients. First off, you need cream cheese. In order to do this, you need a block of cream cheese. Today we're gonna be making 2 because if we're gonna be out here, we might as well make a little extra. So we're gonna be making a double recipe essentially. So I've got a 2-pack of Philadelphia cream cheese. I like to get about 1.5 jalapenos per block of cream cheese. Since we're doing 2, I've got 3 jalapenos today. A 1/2 pack of thick cut bacon per block of cream cheese. Once again, since we're doing 2, we're gonna be using a whole pack of thick cut bacon. And then it comes down to your favorite barbecue rub. Now, to pair with the little bit of heat, with the little bit of savory, I like to go with something that's got a little bit of sweet. So today we are doing the Suckle Buster's Honey Barbecue Rub. This is by far one of my favorite barbecue rubs in the universe. It goes extremely well with this recipe. I know because I have made it so many times. This is the one that I continue to go back to when I make this recipe. That is it. Those 4 ingredients to make this. Now today we're out here at the Traeger Ironwood XL. You can do this on any pit that has smoke. You can do it on a charcoal grill, you can do it on your pellet grill, you can do it on your offset. Now I usually do this in a little different order, but because I'm showing you today, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the jalapenos. What I'm going to do is I'm going to halve them and I'm gonna remove the seeds and the stems. So I'm just gonna have them just like you see here. I'm gonna do that with all 3. Now that we have this whole block of cream cheese, I just take and score one side in a diamond pattern with my knife, like you see here. And I just kind of rock the knife back and forth. I'm not trying to slice through it. You are not trying to go super deep, just trying to make a nice little score pattern on top. Something like that. Now, I'm gonna take my honey barbecue rub and I'm just going to drizzle it on all sides. Don't be afraid to put a nice generous coat on there. It goes extremely well with this. Now we are literally ready to get over to the Traeger, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, over here at the Traeger Ironwood XL. This is one of my favorite pellet grills. In fact, my favorite pellet grill from Traeger. Why do I like it? I think it is one of their best constructed and one of their best smokers. It is extremely well insulated, well built, and that super smoke function works phenomenally. I mean, check this out. Works great, works consistently. Now we've got this opened up. I'm gonna explain a little bit what we're doing here. So you can't just put a block of cream cheese on a pellet grill running at 225 degrees. In fact, you can't put a block of cream cheese on a pellet grill just on the rack at any temperature. It's gonna be a problem. So I pre-cut some sheets of foil like this that are slightly bigger than the cream cheese. And what I do is I just put the cream cheese on the foil like so, and away from the heat source is on the right side of this grill, I'm going to put the cream cheese, just like so. I curl up the edges a little bit. Really isn't gonna be much of an issue with this right now, but just like so. I'm gonna put that on there. Now, I'm gonna take these slices or halves of jalapeno and I'm going to put them over here, just like so. I'm gonna expose them to the smoke as well, because we want as much smoke on everything as possible. And then this last bit is going to be this thick cut bacon. I'm gonna lay this strip by strip nearest to the heat source. Now we're running this Traeger Ironwood XL, 225 degrees. You do not want to run warmer. And if your pellet grill has a tendency to run hot, drop it down. You want to run this more than 200 because you need this bacon to actually render the fat a bit. You need it to actually cook a bit, but we don't want to melt the cream cheese to the point where it is running off of this foil. You can see, there it is. Everything is in here. The rest is super simple. This is gonna take about an hour in total. 50 minutes from now, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna take the bacon and the jalapenos off. I'm gonna dice the bacon and the jalapenos. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of honey. I'm gonna whip it up in a frying pan at low to medium heat, just to get that honey to glaze a little bit. We're gonna top that on top of that cream cheese. It is gonna be delectable. It's going to be savory. It's gonna be sweet. It's going to be a little spicy. It's gonna be absolutely everything. And that's why it's one of my favorite barbecue appetizers. It's one of my favorite things to bring to parties and events. And you're gonna see why here in just a little bit. See you in about 50 minutes. You do nothing. Just make sure the temperature doesn't get crazy. Look at that smoke. That's a pellet grill, ladies and gentlemen. That is a Traeger Ironwood XL running on super smoke at 225 degrees. Now we've got the bacon and the jalapeno chopped up. We heated it up at that low to medium heat in a saucepan after we chopped it up. And I added a teaspoon of honey, and just as soon as it started sizzling, I added that teaspoon, whipped it up real quick, removed it from the heat. We don't want that sugar to burn. We just want it to thicken up. Now, that cream cheese is done. We're at about that hour mark. It is time to get it off. We're gonna plate it up real nice. I'm gonna show you exactly how I handle this for my friends and family, for our family gatherings, and I'm gonna show you what people love when I bring this smoked cream cheese to their house. Let's get over here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now that right there is my smoked bacon jalapeno cream cheese. I put all that effort, actually it's very, very little in, and this is one of my absolute favorite things to make. Let's give it a try. Now, what is incredible about that cream cheese is the hour that it takes, very little effort, and the amount of flavor that you get. You get smoke from the cream cheese, smoke from the bacon, smoke from the jalapeno, and just the stacked flavors, the creaminess from the cream cheese, the heat from the jalapeno, the savoriness and the fatty and the saltiness that you get from the bacon, the combination of everything, that honey barbecue rub from Suckle Busters, every little piece and detail, those layers of flavor is insane. Some of the best barbecue, and it takes literally just an hour. My friends and family love this, and I know that you will love it too. If you are looking for more incredible recipes this summer and you're looking for more tips and tricks with your backyard barbecue, then I suggest you subscribe to my channel. And after you do that, check out this video right here.